Hello, thank you everyone for tuning in. My name is Julia Oliverius. And are you applying your foundation and once you get it on, you're feeling a little washed out or a little pasty maybe? Well, stay tuned because today I'm going to show you one way that you can fix that without choosing the wrong foundation color. So to start off with, I want to point out, I've got my makeup done except for any cheek color. There's no blush, no bronzer, no highlight, no contour, anything like that yet, because that is going to be part of what I'm going to show you how to do. So if you've seen some of my other videos about color matching for your foundation, you would know that I always suggest that you color match to your neck. Don't color match to your face, back of your hand, inside of your wrist, any of that. Color match to your neck. And the reason you want to do that is because then you're just one nice flowing color. Your face isn't too light or too dark compared to your neck, and it looks good. It looks even. So you want to match to your neck. Now, you may notice this is pretty good foundation match for me. Matches my neck, has a nice smooth flow, but I look a little washed out, right? A little bit. And so one thing to know with that is that when you are applying a foundation all over your face, especially something with, medium to full coverage foundation, that's taking a lot of the dimension right out of your face. And that's why it's so important to add back that highlight, the contour, the blush, that kind of stuff, the bronzer, because it helps add that dimension back in your face. If you don't take the time to even just slap on a little bronzer or blush, you don't have to highlight and contour every time you put on makeup, but adding just a little something adds some dimension back to your face and just helps you look less washed out. So when you color match to your neck, it may be a slightly different shade from your face. My neck is almost always darker than my face. It just is. So one way that you can fix this little issue of looking washed out is to apply a bronzer in a few key areas to get a really nice warm glow. So one thing to know, I'm going to show you guys, is that I actually have two different bronzer colors that I use. This one here is a little lighter, this one here a little darker. Not a huge difference, but this one is more like my winter color. This one is more, my summer color for bronzer. So I'll be using the lighter one right now because I don't have a tan going on. And you want a brush that's got some bend to it, that's gonna blend easy, not too stiff, because you want this to go on really, really light. And what you want to do is just get a little bit of color. Don't need a whole lot. And I want you to start at the outside of your eye here. So like right about here. And I notice I'm holding the brush towards the back. That helps just give a really light look. And we're just lightly, very lightly going to apply some bronzer. And this is just going to help warm up your face without choosing the wrong foundation color and going a whole shade darker or 2 shades darker because you think that's what you need. Really what you need to do is just add some bronzer, maybe some blush. So you can already see right where I put it. Again, it's very light. It's not a whole lot darker than my foundation color, but you can see where I put it to kind of create a really nice light look. And then you can just kind of compare the side where I've put it to nothing. Blah side, nice warm glow side. So then do that on the other side, again, outside of your eye. It's kind of where you want to start. And just really lightly just apply it right kind of like in the contour area, the bronzing area, and just right up to the temple. Then you can get some more on there and go right up around in the hairline. Down just a little bit. Don't come down too far on your forehead, but just a little bit. To again give a little bit of dimension. Those little baby hairs getting all mad at. All right. So then what you can do, so now you've taken, so your foundation is still matching your neck, right? So that still looks good, but now you've just added this nice dimension of a warm glow to your face. You could also add just a touch on your nose if you wanted. I don't typically do that unless I'm going for like a really bronzed look, and that's just because I have a bigger nose and I prefer to keep the attention away from it. So then the next thing you could do if you wanted would be to add just a little bit of blush right up in this area. Again, kind of depends on your face shape. If you have more of a square face or a narrow face, you can apply just a little higher, more on the apples of your cheek, so you can see before I blend that where that is. If you have more of a round face, you could apply just a little lower to help elongate your face. So I'll just apply a little here and see how, so I'm just kind of really, the area for your blush is pretty small. And then what I'll do is I'll just use this brush here and do a quick blend. And then it's still leaving the area where I've applied some concealer for that light highlighted look. You can see where I've applied the blusher for a nice look, and it just flows right into that bronzer, which has created a really nice look while keeping the foundation still matching my neck. So you're not changing foundation colors at all. Now, understand that, if you get a tan, and even if you aren't somebody who purposefully goes out and tans in the summer, if you're spending more time outside, even if you're wearing a hat, your color is going to change, and you're probably going to need a darker shade during the warmer months. However, this, if you're in the period now where your foundation is matching good, you're not ready for a different shade, simply just adding a little bit of bronzer, and if you've got time, throw some blush on, can make a huge difference for you. So that is it today. If you've got any questions, of course, please feel free to message me or drop them below and I will get back to you. I also like to encourage you to visit my website, julieolivarius.com, and check out the My Community tab. That's where you can become a member of my VIPs. You can check out my online store and get subscribed to the blog. So let me know again if you've got questions. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.